Good morning, y'all. This is Holly with Putting Up with Holly. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making cottage cheese. This is just a half a gallon of whole milk. I've been slowly heating like a medium low. I want it to reach about 120, which it is. Perfect. So I turn the heat off. So to 1 gallon of milk, we're going to add 1/3 cup of just white vinegar. Stir that in real good. And then we're going to let it set for 30 minutes. But you can already see it starting to make the cottage cheese. It's already starting to curdle, which is perfect. So we're going to let this set for 30 minutes and then we'll come back and go on to the next step. Alright, our cottage cheese has been resting for 30 minutes. So now we're going to move on to the next step. This is what it looks like. We got that pretty yellow color of the whey, and then we've got our curds. So I'm going to strain that first with this mesh strainer, and then I'm going to pour it all in this colander and let it sit for 5 minutes. So let's see if I can do this without making a huge mess. Now you're probably wondering, why is she going through all the trouble of making her own cottage cheese? I'm trying to get away from all the additives and preservatives they're adding to our food and just kind of going back to our roots and making your own. You know what's in it. Healthier for you, kind of getting back to farm to table. Now the whey's not going to go to waste. I'm actually going to feed it to my pig. Just going to mash on it just a little bit. You can do this with a gallon of milk. Just make sure it's whole milk. And I'm just going to dump it over here in our colander. It's going to go to the pig, and I'll show you what this looks like. Just going to let it drip the rest of the way for 5 minutes, get the rest of the water out. Then I'm going to rinse it with cold water, add a little bit of salt to it, and then put it in our container and pop it in the fridge. So we'll come back in just a few. It's been 5 minutes and I've rinsed it with cold water and let it set a little bit more. So we're just going to transfer it to our container and put it in the fridge. Now, you can break it up and make the curds smaller if you like. I'm just going to do it as is. Now's the time you'd want to add salt to it if you wanted it salty. I'm going to choose not to. I don't want to add any more salt to my diet. I stepped on my dog. Alright, homemade cottage cheese. Well, I appreciate y'all watching and thanks for putting up with me.